Alrighty, so in ungeared PvP at the moment, we do not have any Super Awakening stats being applied because of a new PvP rule. So I figured now would be the really good time to use some of the characters that I don't have max Super Awakened, but really wanted to mess around with. So Jenna is first up on my list, just because she has a level 1 stance cancel, which is actually really nice. It's obviously just a single target, so if we go up against Diane, who I'm kind of hoping to fight, because there's not really many other stance characters in the meta right now. I guess if we went up against like a goddess team, we could use it on Sariel or something like that, but it's just Escanor in the meta right now, really, so I don't know how useful this is actually going to be, but we'll try to, I don't know, get some decent highlights with it, I guess, maybe. And then her other card is a level, only at level 2 and 3 does it do an AoE Infect, which is still a really good card, especially for Tarmio links and everything, but the fact that it's a level 2 and higher makes it quite a bit worse, of course. So she does have a decent passive, I guess. Only one debuff can be applied on the hero, increases the hero's attack by 20% when debuffed. So she basically has Brunhild's Holy Relic as a passive, which is kind of interesting, but she's got pretty bad stats and everything. We're going to be using her on like a king team just because I want to see if I can get away with using anything other than Escanor. So yeah, we just, I don't know, we're going to hop in. I have 168, almost 170 KCC, which isn't awful, but obviously she could be level 100, and yeah, I don't know, we'll just do a couple matches, see how it goes. Alrighty, we do obviously have Escanor turn 1. We actually get to go first, which is kind of surprising, I've got to be honest. We can stop the buff card from Margaret, which is really nice. And then I'm assuming you do have Tarmio link on. You do. Maybe we just buff up. We use this card. We put a shield on. We see how that goes. I'm not sure exactly what else to expect here. He has Merlin in the back, or he's using ultimate move gauge or ultimate gauge food. We're actually doing really good damage, so that's good. I'm not exactly sure what King's stats look like without Super Awakening, but they I don't know, that seemed to be pretty good damage. Obviously we have Elaine on the team, so he's getting quite a bit of a damage increase there from her passive and Holy Relic and everything, so that's kind of nice. I'm interested to see how well Escanor does against beating through King's shield. Okay, you're going for Jenna, kind of weird. So let's go ahead and get rid of the stance, because that's an option that we have. We will go ahead and do something like this again. We do have a potential for an Infect card, which is actually pretty nice. So we're kind of just like whittling him down. I don't know why he hasn't used Escanor at all. It's probably a bot, to be honest, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Even if he puts on another stance, which he doesn't, I would be able to cancel it, which is really nice. Even if he gets rid of Jenna at this point, it's not really like a big deal. I think we've pretty much won, plus he'll get rid of some of the cards in my hand. Actually, I put Tarmio link on her just in case we wouldn't be able to do much, but we're surprisingly doing very well here. Okay, so in quite a pickle here. Let's go ahead and do this and hope we kill Escanor. I'm doubtful here, actually. Maybe not. Actually, this is the Sever card. Oh, we don't kill her, or we don't kill Escanor. Ooh. I can only assume he's going to absolutely obliterate me. He is disabled, so that's good. He's infected also, so he can't get HP back, so that's good. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think this was a bot, but I'm not going to hate. I think that it was okay. Oh, I forgot he's disabled, so he doesn't get the AoE, so that's actually really, really good. And at this point, I'm pretty sure it is a bot. Let's use this and then go for her ultimate just out of curiosity, because I kind of want to see it. I don't know that I've ever gotten it off. Obviously we won't be able to see the whole thing either, but it is what it is. Okay, so now if he uses, well, if he has a really good AoE, there's a very good potential that Jenna dies either way. Because it's a bot, he's obviously trying to go for ultimate removal, which is good for me. She might be dead. Yeah. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and move on. Alrighty. Okay, so we don't have any stances or anything for this team, and I'm assuming he's going to be able to absolutely demolish me here. So this is probably not going to be anywhere near a decent, you know, show of the team here. Yeah, King is now dead. Moving on. Alrighty. Okay, this one's interesting. He does out-CC me, unfortunately. Ooh, and he has type advantage on Jenna here, so the odds of him killing her are probably pretty good. If not, he'll go for, obviously, King, because he's probably the bigger threat here. I don't have any ult control with this team, unfortunately, so this is going to be not good. That actually dealt a decent amount of damage, too. I guess best case scenario here is we maybe don't get one shot because he hopefully doesn't have another stance card, so that way he doesn't get the quell. But odds are, I don't know, I mean, odds aren't bad, but at the same time, I don't know how this is gonna go. He uses, okay, gets rid of my shield, which is not good. I think I still die. Yeah, King is completely dead. Okay. And then, that sucks too, because I finally pulled some decent King cards. Alright, well. If you wanted an example of how good this team is, I think that was the perfect example. So, I have been wanting to use Rimuru as well, so I'll probably use him a little bit later this week, but that was not good. Alrighty. Okay, so we have like a Sins team here. I think this is another bot, or they're using evasion food. Not completely sure on that. But could work out kind of nicely for... I think it's a bot, but either way, we can use the stance cancel card at least during this team, so that's kind of nice. The one thing that actually... So the last match where we went up against the Rimuru, I guess that was a pretty decent example of like, hey, the quell damage is kind of what makes her ultimate so good, and the fact that we were able to get rid of the stance, he obviously didn't have another stance to put on, so he had to resort to using Rimuru to fight instead, I guess was a decent example of it being like, oh, you know, you don't have... you know, the circumstances that you need to get this ult off, so you gotta have to rely on something else. Was kind of nice, I guess, but, I mean, we still lost because the team is not very good. So I would really like to see King get a decent Holy Relic, because I think he's such a good character, and I really like King as a character. And I would just like to see him kind of hop back into the meta a little bit, but... unfortunately, they have completely forgotten about Holy Relics. If they don't announce a new set of Holy Relics with this new festival, I really don't know what to think anymore. Like, I just assumed that they were kind of like relying on waiting for something, you know, bigger and better to happen, possibly, but I don't know. Maybe that's just not the case. I don't know. They just really keep surprising me with how much they are not making relics, I guess. Alright, so obviously I think we've won this one just because he's not really in any decent position. I do like the fact that King's AoE and everything kind of whittles all of the characters down at the same time, so that's kind of nice. Getting the Infect off here is really good too, just because he's not going to be able to get any sort of health back, which is really, really good. But in all reality, the team is not going to do anything decent in actual in the actual meta. The only reason I'm even able to get any of this off is because of the Super Awakening stats and everything. So, or like because we don't have Super Awakening stats. So, yeah. Either way, we can get rid of that, kill them all, and then I don't know, buff up for fun. So Nice. Gets rid of the stance. No more damage reduction. I have him 6/6 now, actually. So that's really cool. I haven't used him since I got him 6/6. So that's, you know, he's kind of dropped out. But either way, okay, Escanor in the back could potentially be an issue, but probably not, to be honest. Like, this is probably going to kill Jenna. It did. She really didn't take a whole lot of damage, and then as soon as he got through the shield, she literally just exploded. So, that was pretty cool. I think we can get away with a decent ultimate here, just because I haven't really been able to ult much. So, boom. That always does, like, very little damage, but the fact that it's such a decent support card with disabling buffs is kind of nice. It's not always the most useful, but it is what it is. And then, boom. Only 93k, so that's actually not that great, but either way, we've pretty much won at this point. So, yeah, would I recommend it? Probably not. I think that she's a decent character as far as, like, utility goes. Like, she could be decent in, like, very niche circumstances, I guess, but I don't know. It is what it is. So, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. See you then.